After everything, I came down to Calabar during December. After 2 years I left Calabar, and to my utmost surprise Ken has totally changed and someone I can't imagine to be. The first day I went to his place, we made out, and after that he asked me to leave, and when I asked him why, he said his girlfriend was on her way coming to visit him, and when I asked him who I was, he said I'm his baby mama. Loss. I left Ken's place heartbroken, but as they say, love is blind. After 3 days Ken called me and apologized, and I forgave him. After the Christmas period, I went back to Port Harcourt, and after 2 weeks I found out I was pregnant again for Ken. When I told him about it, he asked me to abort it, that he wasn't ready to father a second child and that he was too young and all that, and I told him that I don't have such money. He asked me to come down to Calabar so that he can take me to a doctor, and I decided to go. When I asked him where I was going to stay cause I can't go to my mom's place, he said I will be staying at his cousin's place. I asked him what happened to his house, that I can't stay there. He said that he was owing rent, which I knew he was lying, but I reluctantly agreed to stay at his cousin's place. When I got to Calabar, he took me over to his cousin's place and introduced me to his cousin, whose name was James, and he told James that I might be staying for 2 to 3 weeks, and James said it was okay. I thanked him and settled in. When it was night, I decided to sleep on the floor in order to avoid creating a wrong impression or motive. You know that when you sleep on a man's bed, he might want to take advantage of you, thinking that you are desperate. But despite the fact that I slept on the floor, James still approached me, telling me how his cousin have been telling him good things about me, and I said okay. At around 2 a.m. I felt a hand touching me. I got startled and woke up low, and behold, it was James. He was stark naked. James told me that he fell in love with me the very moment he set his eyes on me. I told him that I am his brother's girlfriend and I can't do anything with him. He left me and went back to bed. When Ken came the next morning to take me to the doctor, on our way going, I told him what transpired at night, and I begged him to please talk to his brother. He said okay, he will try. When we got to the hospital, the doctor told us that we can only do the abortion by flushing it out, and we will need like 30,000 naira for that. Ken said he didn't have such amount, that I should keep the pregnancy and he will be checking up on me. Days turned into weeks and Ken did not come to check up on me as he had promised. And I almost died of hunger because James refused feeding me, saying that I am not in any way related to him and the only way he can feed me is if he harvests 3 eggs with me. That was confusing. Should I keep my integrity and die of hunger? Cause it seems Ken has abandoned me. He has even stopped picking my calls. I decided to oblige to James' request and we started having S3X. Type next on the comment section to get episode 3.